Hello one and all, it's Jamie here, back with another Oculus Quest graphics comparison. Now today we are looking at the new patch for VR stealth game Espire 1 VR Operative. Now full disclosure, this patch is coming out for both Quest 2 and Quest 1, and will include some improvements for the Quest 1 version as well. So when we say Quest 1 versus Quest 2, we really mean new patch versus old patch. But there are still some elements exclusive to the Quest 2, like this improved loading time that you're seeing right now, for example. There's going to be a couple of cool things to go over here. We're just looking at the first level of the game here. We're going to take a look at some of the graphics changes, which are quite big in some places and kind of the same in other places. But kind of for a first time on our comparisons, we also have some audio stuff to talk about, and there's some extra gameplay mechanics to see in the new version too, so we'll dig into all of those over the next couple of minutes. We just skipped over the calibration process. But then as we look around the bubble that you start in the introductory sequence in the game, there are some subtle differences. You can see some different lighting here, but developer Digital Load says that's not actually final. They're going to go back and make a few tweaks before this launches next week. But anyway, let's get into the bulk of the game. So yeah, things are kind of looking pretty similar around here. Now, developer Digital Load says you will be seeing different, better quality textures in different places throughout the game. I'm not going to go under a microscope with every single wall and ceiling and floor just to find them for you, but you'll get a nicer visual sheen overall. The thing I want to jump straight ahead to is when we first get our chance to use weapons in the game. Now again, yes, they look pretty much the same here, but one of the things the developer's done is actually go back and take bullet impact particles from the PlayStation VR version of the game and bring them over to the Quest 2 version. So as I shoot the wall here, you'll see maybe not a massive difference at first, but you can actually see I'm making a bigger impact on the walls in the Quest 2 edition, and some of the bullet particle effects are actually much finer in this version of the game too. And that stays pretty much consistent with when I shoot random things off a shelf too. Now what we're going to jump to in a second is one of the guards in the game. Digital Load says it's got better quality meshes for these guards, again bringing them more in line with the PlayStation VR version on Quest 2. It's not an absolutely huge difference, but if you look at the guard's eyes in this area right now, I think you'll agree that it's slightly higher quality on Quest 2. Now let's just do a little uninterrupted sneaking so you get a sense of the overall feel of both versions. Okay, so jumping ahead, what we're going to look at in a second is actually some of the sound effects that come with the gunshots in the new version of the game. Now, in the original Quest version of Espire 1, when you shoot something, there's nothing to differentiate the kind of sound the bullets will give off. But added into the Quest 2 version of the game, you'll get a few more different sound effects to give yourself more of a sense of presence. So let's listen to the Quest 2 version first. And then just for comparison's sake, here's the Quest 1 version, which is, more on the generic side. Now, finally, the last thing I want to talk about here is one of the mechanics that makes it into the Quest 2 version that wasn't actually in the Quest 1 version, and that is bullet ricocheting. So when I shoot the side of a wall in the Quest 2 version, the bullets are actually ricocheting off and then hitting the floor as well. But the same thing doesn't happen in Quest 1. It's only a small part of Espire 1, it's nice to see it getting back in there for the Quest 2 version, and maybe you can work this into some of your strategies. So yeah, that's just a quick look at some of the stuff to expect in the new update for Espire 1 coming at you very, very soon. Did you like the video? Make sure to comment, like, subscribe, hit the notifications button, and we'll see you soon for more Quest 2 coverage.